Alright y'all, so now I'm in the engine bay of my 72 Mustang and I'm going to get it ready for engine installation. So if you remember from one of my previous posts on Instagram and Twitter, my parents and I went to Barnett High Performance to go pick up my 351 Cleveland, which is now bored out to a 359 Cleveland. And I'm really excited to get this thing in the car. So, as I said, I'm going to get this car ready for engine installation. And I've got a whole bunch of areas all sanded down so they could be ready to be painted black. And all that's left for me to do is sand down the firewall so I could get it painted black just like every other old Ford. So that being said, I'm gonna have to grab a new Scotch pad and finish in on sanding down the firewall. So let's get started. Okay, now that I got the firewall sanded and parts of the engine bay sanded, now they're ready for some black paint. And not only they're ready for some black paint, so are these old parts right there. My dad has already sanded those before I got home from work, so they're in good shape to be reused, and all they need is some fresh paint and it's good to go. So, with that being said, as far as having all that stuff done, we are really making headway with this whole preparation of engine installation for this car. So, I guess that's it for this part, and more to come on the next one. So I got home by about 4:45. And sure enough, I was pretty excited to see how great the engine bay and firewall actually looked like. So, here it is. Engine bay and firewall. Definitely looking fresh from the factory. My dad really did put a lot of work making this thing look like new. So, thanks, Dad. Really appreciate it. But that is not going to be the only time I get to say thanks. I'm going to be saying thanks to him more than once. And here is why. Some of my old parts that I've been looking forward to paint, he actually did them. So as you can see, my fan shroud, let's see, yep, fan shroud, pulleys, and fan, as well as the other stuff, is now repainted. Hang on, let me see if I get this thing in real quick. Yep, freshly painted. Just right before I got home. But it turns out that's not the only thing to say thanks. Or better yet, that is not the last time I'm going to say thanks. I'm going to be saying it for the third time. Because he got my radiator back. And sure enough, let me get you up close. He got it back from that place called Jim's Radiator, where they fix and clean radiators. And sure enough, he also repainted it. So now, everything else that's in good working order has been repainted. Wow, Dad. Don't know what to say, but I'm pretty sure you're going to hear me say thanks more than once. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to thank him even more when he repaints those. My exhaust manifolds. As you can see, they've already been refurbished, but they're not going on the motor just yet. And here is where it's highly needed. Or better yet, the one thing that is required for those exhaust manifolds. This VHT flame-proof header paint. Definitely perfect for the exhaust manifolds. It's got ceramic coating and can withstand temperatures up to 2,000 degrees. So this is the stuff. Whew. Man, I'm really getting excited about this. And I can't tell you enough how grateful and thankful I am for my dad putting all that work into that car. So Really excited to see what the next couple days is going to be like, and I'm pretty excited to get that engine put in that car. So, like I said before, and I'm pretty sure I said this before, y'all stick around for the next part. You don't want to miss it. All right, y'all, today's the big day. We are putting the bored out 359 Cleveland right in the Mustang. Whew, man, I'm getting a little too excited for this. Yeah, excuse me for hesitating. I'm just too excited right now. So, right now, we got everything all prepped up, ready to have the motor put in the car, and sure enough, we'll figure out when's a good time we get this thing started. So, that being said, let's get started. So it's already been a week since we got the motor and trans put in the car, and all that's left to do is get some parts put on this motor so that we can fire it up for the first time. So all that's left to do is radiator and hoses, alternator, power steering, trans cooler lines, basically anything that needs to go in before firing it up. So, really looking forward to getting this thing fired up. So, fingers crossed, today may be the day that this thing can be fired up. First time in over a year. I hope. All right, here it goes. That started right up. So there you have it. For over a year has passed, Mandy Mustang has returned. Whew, can't tell you how excited I am to see this thing back on its wheels. And weeks have passed since we finally got the motor and trans put in and fired up for the first time. Although there may be some adjustments that have to be done here and there, but that is something that can be explained in another video, which is later down the road. So, time to enjoy some summer fun with this car. So I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Take care, and most importantly, y'all stay cool. Later.
I just want to celebrate another day.